So Chroma Rush is back after what, like 10 seasons now, is it? It was one of my old favourite PvP weapons from Season of the Splicer back in the day, but also now a really fun weapon to use to mow down hundreds of ads quickly when you pair it with certain builds, mods and weapon perks, especially since it has a large mag and the reload speed can be stupidly fast due to its new Splicer Surge perk that grants the weapon a stackable reload speed buff, and not just that, because I mean, come on, it's Chroma Rush. Who doesn't like this weapon? The weapon itself just feels great and I absolutely love it. Now I know, call me Gramps, but old Chroma Rush users like myself who got it back in the day might still use the original one and said to people the season after when it was removed, don't have it? Should have played when I played. But now, this weapon has aged a lot. It's aged that much that the old Chroma Rush might not be suitable for the current PvE and PvP sandbox, since all the updates and major perk reworks over the years, and not just that, the new Chroma Rush can be upgraded to roll with enhanced perks, which the old one doesn't have. But with the new one, the entire perk pool has been updated. Perks like Feeding Frenzy are now gone, but you got replacement options like Kinetic Tremors when it comes to PvE. Anyway, this season we have the return of the classic Chroma Rush, and I'm going to go over all the potential rules for this weapon and the best rules that I think are worth chasing. But before we get into it, let me know what rules you're going for down below for Chroma Rush, because in my opinion, there's a few decent combos to go for. But guys, if you find this one useful, then a rating is always appreciated, but now let's get into it. So firstly, the way you get this weapon is by farming the new Onslaught Salvation activity, which you can find over at the new destination below the tower, and it'll be here on the right hand side of the screen. Now it's not as easy as just going in and getting the weapon to drop. It actually can be quite grindy, because not only you need to farm Onslaught for it to drop, but you also need to apply a specific tonic for it to actually drop in the first place. And the one that you need is on the enriching tonics, which is the tonic of Onslaught gear. This is the basic version, but for Chroma Rush to drop, it needs to come from the Vintage Onslaught Weapon reward pool. You can target farm this further by going to the next level up, which is the blue one, or if you want to go even higher for the drop rate, then go with the specific purple one, tonic of Chroma Rush Onslaught. Bear in mind that using this, it will last about an hour or a bit longer, so if you're not fast enough in Expert Onslaught, you will need to use 2 of them. And for RNG reference from my time, an hour and 15 minutes of Expert Onslaught gave me about 4 Chroma Rush drops, so it can be quite grindy to get the perfect roll that you might be chasing, so just a quick heads up for you. If you're wondering how to get the tonics, you need to just play the game, farm activities and stuff like that, and you'll get those materials that you need to make them. Then over at the episode table in the last city, you'll then be able to make them. 5 greens makes a blue, 4 or 5 blues makes a purple, and sometimes with purples you can make yellow ones for things like Ascendant Shards and Alloys, which can help upgrade the weapon once you get the rolls that you want to then enhance it. Now Chroma Rush is a Kinetic 720 RPM auto rifle, one of a very few unique autos that feels great to use in my opinion. The only other auto that I actually like that comes close to this is the Strand Raid one. Absolutely love that auto. But with Chroma Rush, once you do get it to drop, it can roll with quite a few good perks for both PvE and PvP, and out of the 4 or 5 drops I got myself so far, my best roll I got was Tunnel Vision with Kinetic Tremors and Tunnel Vision with Kill Clip. Neither of those are ideal for me, so I've just been using these for the time being until I get some better drops. As for the rules for Chroma Rush that you can get in the first slot are Subsistence, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Killing Wind, Tunnel Vision, To the Pain and Heating Up, while in the second slot you can get Rampage, Target Lock, Kinetic Tremors, Tap the Trigger, Kill Clip and Frenzy, all of which can be enhanced too. Now for your PvE Godroll, I'd personally go for Poly Rifling, Tactical Mag, Subsistence and Kinetic Tremors. That would be my ideal Godroll for PvE, since Subsistence is going to help refill that mag and Kinetic Tremors will help with the AoE slightly. Your alternative roll is Subsistence with Rampage to get that damage buff up, but if you're running some Kinetic Weapon Surge mods and a Cypher mod to generate the orbs, you'll still benefit from a good stackable DPS buff, and I know they stack together, but Kinetic Tremors in my opinion is a far better option. Now for PvP lovers, the Godroll that I would go for would be Small Bore, Accurized Rounds, and then Dynamic Sway Reduction with Kill Clip, but your alternative rules that are good to use in PvP as well are Killing Wind and Tunnel Vision in slot 3, or Target Lock in slot 4. I'm not the go-to guy when it comes to PvP, so some of you guys will probably know a lot more about PvP than me, so if you think I'm talking crap, then I'm happy to take some advice from some pro PvP players, so leave your comments down below, but those are the perks that I would be looking to go for, at least for me, as a Titan main anyway. But that is all I got for you guys today, just a quick weapon roll breakdown for Chroma Rush, and how to get Chroma Rush in 2024 for episode Revenant. Thank you everyone for tuning in, have a good day, stay safe, and I'll see you guys with the next build video soon. Peace out guys.